Hello students. So till now we have seen how to trace various type of equations. Say it is a Cartesian equation, a parametric equation or a polar equation. Okay. Now we see rectification of curves. What is rectification? Rectification means measurement of length of the arcs of a plane curves. Okay. Rectification means measurement of length of the arcs. Okay, how do we measure the length of the arcs? Now again that will depend on the equation, whether the given equation is Cartesian, whether the given equation is parametric or polar equation. Fine. As the definition says, application of integrations to measure the length of the arc of plane curves is known as rectification. We now first see rectification of plane curves given by Cartesian equation. Okay, Cartesian equation. Now again Cartesian में दो है, if whether x is dependent on y or y is dependent on x. First we suppose y is equal to f of x. Okay, that is y is dependent on the function x. Now so suppose consider a curve C. Consider a curve between two points a and b, say a x1 y1 and b x2 y2. Okay, and again furthermore consider two more points on this curve, say p and q. So suppose p is some point xy and q is some point which is away from p with some at some distance delta x and delta y. Okay, so obviously q के coordinates क्या होंगे, x plus delta x and y plus delta y, as q is at some distance delta x delta y with respect to x and y with respect to this point p. Okay, so suppose I drop a perpendicular from p on the x-axis and a perpendicular from q on x-axis at say point and m and n respectively. Obviously this distance OM क्या होगा, x होगा, and ये distance ON क्या होगा, x plus delta x. Means if I drop a perpendicular from p on this line QM, PR एक perpendicular एक line मिलेगी जिसकी distance होगी delta x. Also with respect to y, if you observe, और क्या है, MP की वैल्यू वो क्या है, दिस इज del y, and QN की वैल्यू क्या है, y plus some delta y term. So obviously this distance RQ will be delta y. So if you observe, what we obtain here is a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle PQR. So using this right angle triangle by Pythagoras theorem क्या लिख सकते हैं हम लोग, PR square is equal to PQ square is equal to PR square plus RQ square. मीन्स ये इक्वेशन मिल जाएगी PQ square equal to PR square plus RQ square. Suppose PQ is an arc given by distance delta S. Okay, this arc is given as delta S. So this equation will become delta S square equal to delta x square plus delta y square. Okay, we are considering for a small change, delta x delta y. Okay, so if I divide now this equation 1 by delta x square, equation हो जाएगा delta s by delta x square equal to 1 plus delta y upon delta x square. And taking the limit from q to p, taking the limit as q moves towards p, that is taking the limit with respect to x as delta x tends towards 0, what do we observe, this delta x will, this equation will become as ds by dx whole square equal to 1 plus dy by dx whole square. Taking the limit as delta x tends towards 0, this equation then becomes ds by dx whole square equal to 1 plus dy by dx whole square. Means ds की equation क्या मिल जाएगी, root of 1 plus dy by dx whole square. And this is what this, from this we get the length, distance, or you can say in differential form we get the equation as ds equal to root 1 plus dy by dx whole square into dx. And integrating this equation मुझे क्या मिलेगा, length मिलेगा. Length अभी जो भी points between the points whatever given, here the curve is given x1 to x2, means since we are considering with respect to x, हमने जो भी डेल्टा किया है वो with respect to x किया है. So here x1 with respect to x ये point क्या है, x1 and x2. So if you have to find the length of a arc between x1 and so between 2 points a, b, x1 y1 and x2 y2, these are the coordinates, this length will be given as s equal to integration between x1 to x2 root of 1 plus dy by dx whole square dx, since our Cartesian equation is of the form y equal to f of x. Now if you are given a Cartesian equation which is of the form x equal to f of y, x equal to f of y मतलब यहाँ पे change किस में होगा, y में change होगा. So we already have this equation, this general equation, equation 1. Now divide this equation by delta y. So if you divide this equation by delta y square, we get the equation as delta s upon delta y square equal to delta x upon delta y square plus 1. And taking the limit as delta y tends towards 0, or as point q moves to move towards point p, we get the equation as ds by dy whole square plus equal to 1 plus dx by dy whole square. That means distance ds क्या मिल जाएगा, in differential form equation मिल जाएगी ds equal to root 1 plus dx upon dy whole square into dy. And integrating within the limits, now y1 to y2 हमें length of the curve मिल जाएगा y integration y1 to y2 root 1 plus dx by dy whole square dy. मतलब यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला किस पे डिपेंड करेगा, व्हाट इज द टाइप ऑफ इक्वेशन गिवन टू यू, x इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ y दिया है या y इक्वल टू एफ ऑफ x दिया है. अकॉर्डिंगली तुम्हारे लिमिट्स एंड अकॉर्डिंगली तुम्हारा फॉर्मूला वेरी होगा. Next we see what is rectification given by parametric equation. Now we know what are parametric equation, terms x and y which depend on some parameter t. Means यहाँ पे x equal to f of t, y equal to g of t किस पे डिपेंड कर रहा है, t पे डिपेंड कर रहा है. मीन्स जो भी आर्क दिया जाएगा वो वेरी किस यहाँ पे x एंड y पे हो रहा है. अभी वो पैरामेट्रिक होगा तो किस पे डिपेंड करेगा, it will vary according to t. So we divide this equation 1 by delta t square. Okay, so by dividing the equation by delta t square क्या मिल जाएगी equation, we get the equation as delta s by delta t whole square equal to delta x by delta t whole square plus delta y by delta t whole square. Okay, as it is depending on t, and as and taking the limits as delta t tends to 0, we get the equation as ds by dt whole square equal to dx by dt whole square plus dy by dt whole square. Means ds की equation, that is differential equation, मिल जाएगा as root dx by dt whole square plus dy by dt whole square with respect to dt. And integrating this equation, s will be integration of root dx by dt square plus dy by dt square into dt. Now since a and b are dependent on t, parameter t, suppose a corresponds to parameter t1 and b corresponds to parameter t2, means this integration within the limits t1 to t2 will give us the length of the arc, given as s equal to integration t1 to t2 root dx by dt square plus dy by dt square dt. Okay, so these were the rectification formulas for Cartesian equation and parametric equation. Similarly, we can obtain for polar equation. Suppose you are given an equation of the form r equal to f of theta. अभी r equal to f of theta दिया है. So consider a curve again. Suppose C. Okay, so there are some points. Suppose 2 points on this curve, say P r theta, and there is some point Q which is at some distance delta r and del theta with respect to this point P. Means ये Q के coordinates क्या हो गए, r plus delta r comma r theta plus del theta, because it is at some distance. This P from origin at a distance r, so obviously this Q will be at some distance r plus del theta. And the angle formed by this P with respect to the initial line is theta. So ये with some del theta से vary हो रहा है Q, so obviously the angle formed by Q with respect to the initial line will be theta plus del theta. Okay, so what will and now suppose I drop a perpendicular from P on this line OQ at point R, तो हमें क्या मिल जाएगा, एक right angle triangle PQR मिल जाएगा. Okay, so what are the distance here? We observe OP is what? OP is R, OQ is R plus delta R. Therefore OR क्या हो जाएगा, OR will be nothing but OR will be OP into cos del theta, OP into cos del theta, right? Cos theta का formula. Then that means we obtain the value of OR as R cos del theta. Similarly, we have, if you have to find पी आर कैसे वेरी होगा, इट विल बी ओ पी इंटू साइन डेल थीटा, राइट, ओ पी इंटू साइन थीटा, ओ पी इज नथिंग बट आर, मीन्स पी आर हो जाएगा आर साइन डेल थीटा, दैट इज नथिंग बट दिस डिस्टेंस इज आर डेल थीटा. And what is RQ? RQ, if we draw this by a dotted line here, right angle triangle, RQ क्या मिल जाएगा, OP OQ minus OR, that is R plus del R minus R, that is del R. This is some change delta R. Means in right angle triangle PQR, I observe PQ square is equal to PR square plus RQ square. That means delta S square, this R gives some delta S, so delta S square is equal to delta R square plus R times del theta square. Okay, so we observe equation as delta S square equal to delta R square plus R del theta square. So now the equation क्या है, equation में R is of the form R equal to f of theta, means R is dependent on theta, means we consider with respect, obviously वेरी किसके रूप अनुसार हो रहा है, होने वाला है with respect to theta. So here we will be taking with respect to limits with respect to theta, means we need to first divide this equation 1 by del theta square. So if I divide equation 1 by del theta square, we will get the equation as del S by del theta whole square equal to del R by del theta whole square plus R square. And taking the limits as del theta tends to 0, this equation will become ds by d theta whole square equal to dr by d theta whole square plus r square. मीन्स हमारे डिफरेंशियल फॉर्म में इक्वेशन क्या मिल जाएगी, ds इक्वल टू रूट ऑफ आर स्क्वायर प्लस डी आर बाई डी थीटा स्क्वायर डी थीटा. एंड integrating this equation we get the equation as integration of root r square plus dr by d theta whole square d theta. So within the limits theta 1, so now this arc lies between 2 points r1 theta 1 and r2 theta 2, means theta is varying from theta 1 to theta 2, means within the limits theta 1 to theta 2, this length of arc will be given as s equal to limits theta 1 to theta 2 root r square plus d by dr theta square into d theta. Now suppose you are given the opposite equation, means theta equal to f of r, where r is depending on theta is depending on r. So now r के अनुसार वेरी होगा ये थीटा, means dividing the equation 1, now here we will divide this equation 1 by delta r square. So this equation will become delta s by delta r square equal to delta r square by delta s square मतलब 1 हो जाएगा plus r into del theta by delta r square. And taking the limits as delta r tends towards 0, we get the equation as ds by dr whole square equal to 1 plus r square into d theta by dr square. And hence we get the differential equation as well as the form in integral, that is s equal to root integration of root 1 plus r d theta by dr whole square dr. And within the limits now r will be points a and b are between r1 and r2, means integration within the limits r1 to r2 will give the equation as s equal to integration r1 to r2 integration root of 1 plus r d theta by dr whole square dr. So we just summarize all these formulas that we have seen in differential form and in integral form. If y is equal to f of x, then ds is equal to root 1 plus dy by dx whole square dx, and whereas in integral form it will be integration within the limits x1 to x2. Okay, if x is equal to f of y, or you can say g of y, then ds differential form will be ds equal to root 1 plus dx upon dy whole square dy, and integrating this equation, that is the integral form within the limits y1 to y2. If there are parametric equations given, that is x equal to f of t and y equal to g of t, this equation will become integral, in differential form will become ds equal to root dx by dt square plus dy by dt square. And whereas integrating this equation within the limits t1 to t2 will give us the integral form. These were the Cartesian form. Similarly in polar form we have seen r equal to f of theta, तो ये होगा ds इक्वल टू इंटीग्रेशन r square plus dr by d theta whole square d theta differential form. Integrating this within the limits theta 1 to theta will give us the integral form. If the curve or the equation is given as the form theta equal to f of r, the formula differential form will be ds equal to root 1 plus r d theta by dr square, and integrating this within the limits r1 to r2 will give us the integral form. Also, if you observe in polar form, you are given parameters. Okay, r is depending on some parameter alpha, theta is depending on some parameter alpha. Also, this term will repair again. The differential and integral form will also depend on parameters. That means the equation will become ds equal to dr by d alpha square plus r square into d theta by d alpha square with respect to alpha. Also, again integrating this within the limits alpha 1 to alpha 2 will give us the integral form. Remember this formula. They may be asked in 1 mark questions also, or in MCQs also. Now, using this formula, we will be finding the length of the given curves.